healthy people. What I've found from all of you, from speaking to you, is this goal isn't solely about weight loss. It's about becoming a positive person, enjoying every day, excited about your future. What are you going to be able to accomplish from here on out? Not what you haven't done, but what you're going to be able to do. The feeling that you're going to have to be happy every day. Amazing. Some of you may know I came from the lowest you could go about 3 years ago, and I have been following these strategies ever since. And so I have had my best year ever using these techniques, and I'm excited to share them with you. And I have never been on this positive train like this. And I've always been like out in front of everyone. I may have seemed positive, but internally, this little voice that always talked to me. And it wasn't a happy, positive voice. It was a negative voice. And that voice is gone. And it was using these techniques, teaching myself to be proud of myself, to give myself credit, to tell myself that it can be done, it will be done. It's okay if I mess up. To live in the moment, to be mindful, to enjoy every day. I now love to eat. I never feel like I'm dieting with the plan I've chosen. I've tried some of the techniques that some of you are going to use, and they're working too. I'll explain why. They do not work for me. But I think that I am super, super pumped that all of you are here. You're eager, ready to go, ready to learn, and we have plenty planned for you throughout these 7 weeks. We did have some people sign on at the very last minute, so not everybody has done the pre-games, which is okay. Don't feel like you are behind if you did not get through the pre-games packet. What that is first, before we even do that, I need to introduce you to your support staff, your coaches, and the guests that are on your teams. So first of all, I'd like to introduce the Simple Solutions team. And that is made up of MJ, Mary Jo, she is one of the coaches, and Heather Lake, she's one of the coaches. They're both instructors here at the gym, and they're going to be your leaders. We have special guests on the team for Simple Solutions, and that's Katie, Kathy Jahoka, please come on up, that's my mom, and also Crystal Reed, she's going to come on up here. Okay, over on the caveman team, you have myself. I'm one of the caveman coaches, along with Mr. Ryan Heller. He is one of the caveman coaches. And our special guests are Karen Skorchod, right here, and Jason Green. What you have here are, we all participate in the side that we're on. So we have not only been there with you, we know what you're going through, and we are at the same time doing this plan with you. So all the charts we're going to give you, everything you're doing, we're doing too. So if that means I have to cut back on the cookies and the cake I've been eating and the red wine over holidays, I'm going to do that too. I shouldn't have been doing that, but see, we're all human. Someone said to me the other day, "You didn't come here to work out over the break?" I said, "I am human." Okay. Kathy is one of our special guests because she has utilized the Weight Watchers type of technique, eating for someone who has diabetes, and is very mindful of that. She's also been walking and exercising, but her exercise is very minimal. Okay, she does exercise, but it's at a level that is sustainable. It's not overwhelming. It's not like Brian doing a triathlon. You do not have to be this ridiculous exercise guru and spend hours in the gym to be successful. Okay, we have to teach you what kind of exercise you need to do and what you should be looking for when you're eating. Katie lost 42 pounds, but she's currently at 37 pounds, which means she started to go backwards, which means this is a good thing she's participating in this program because we are all learning tips and tricks. We've all dieted, we've lost weight, we've put it back on. But we're going to teach you how to stay positive and continue on that track so that you don't go backwards, that you don't do what I just did. It's the holidays. It's free game, fair game. I'm going to eat what I want. No, you're not. Okay, you're going to learn how to go through the holidays and not do those sabotaging things because that's what sets us up to fail. And that's also what takes over your mind like to be on the spot. However, she has been really working on her positive mindset, let me tell you. I would never have been able to put Crystal on the spot like this. And if you take a guess how much weight Crystal lost, it would be me. Crystal lost me. She lost 138 pounds. Yes. Okay, and she continues to struggle every day. It's a struggle. It is not easy. Okay? Crystal will eventually share her story with you, but she battles with this every day. She's got this inner beast that battles with her, but she's learning tips and tricks to become a more positive person. Instead of not liking shopping because nothing ever fits, and don't like listening to the people that are wearing smaller sizes in the dressing room, she now likes to go shopping somewhat. Okay? Somewhat, I'm getting her off the internet, into the dressing room. But, taking more pride in herself. And this is all a process. And she's very active and mindful every day. And when you make a mistake and you start to go backwards, you got to halt. You got to stop what you're doing. You got to use your support system. Carrie, I haven't been doing really well right now. I have a problem. And by talking to someone, that's what helps you. That's why the support is going to be awesome. Thanks, Crystal. On this side, this is Karen's workshop. She has been using the caveman side. So both sides are exercise and diet. The diet on this side is they eat whatever they want to eat, but they eat in moderation. Count your calories, watch your portion sizes. Obviously, it works. Not for me. Not for them. On this side, Karen has taken on a clean eating style, paleo type of living. We exercise and we eat, but we eat only things that are prior to when there was farming. So what that means is we are not eating grains, but we're not eating just sticks and berries. We're eating very satisfying food, and it's a lot of fun. We support each other, pass out recipes, or maybe just pictures of foods we eat. But anyway, Karen, what's your total weight loss?
My total weight loss is somewhere over 50 pounds, but I went from a size 16 to a 4.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. Not only that, though, we're healthier. We are having more energy, less stress, just more positive. Jason has lost 82 pounds on the clean eating side of this type of plan. So we are, again, not eating foods that have chemicals in them, and we're avoiding sugars. And yes, it's harder than it seems. It's not. It seems hard, but it's not hard. And we do not go cold turkey and become paleo, clean caveman eaters. You have to slowly transpire and slowly become better at eating like this, or you set yourself up for failure. Okay? Some of the people on the caveman side are going to learn what we're eating, but they're also doing some of the simple solutions as well, because they just don't want to give up their grains, their pastas, or their rices. But we're going to have you try to avoid things like graham crackers and granola bars on this side. Okay. Thank you. All right. So that's the staff and your support. Thanks, guys. One more person I forgot to introduce. Sorry, Sarah. She's going to kill me because she really hates being on the spot. I won't have her come up, but you can stand up. This is Miss Sarah. Sarah has been with me since the beginning of time as far as dedicated fitness goes. And when Sarah came to the gym, she's like this. And I'm like, Mom, why does this girl continue to come to the gym if she doesn't like me? And she kept coming, and she's like, I don't sweat. And she was never an athlete. She was the girl under the bleachers, probably. She could not do a pull-up, she could not do a push-up, and she totally ran like a girl. Okay? Sarah is ridiculous. She's one of the people, if you see her work out in the gym, everybody looks at like, oh my God. Okay? She's now, she's always been a tiny person, but she is now like fit. She's doing pull-ups, like repetitions, pull-ups, push-ups, lifting tons of weight. Mostly, she's actually running half marathons, and her team is trying to get her to finally commit to a marathon. So she has come a long way. Her mindset has changed tremendously. She smiles a lot more. So don't be nervous when you're around Sarah. That's her personality, but she's awesome. So welcoming, so helpful. She has helped with our 5K program. In the spring, we help with Dr. Martinez do his Couch to 5K program. So we host that, and Sarah actually is a big instructor in that. So she's going to be here and helping you at the gym with your cardio classes to keep you moving and motivated. So for example, some of you may have a hard time getting your butts here. When you're here, you'll be like, what do I do? So Sarah's going to be one of those people that says, why don't you do this? Okay, so she's going to be there. We're going to give you those times online on the blogs or in an email when the extra hours are, and she'll be one of the people that you look to for some guidance. So she's another helper. Thanks, Sarah. Sorry. Okay. You all have a pre-games packet. We have some printed out. Does anyone need a pre-game? We need one in the back over here. Some over here. Real quick go over that pre-games packet. When you open your homework up, the new homework that you get will be the same structure, the same format. It's going to have a table of contents, and it's going to tell you what your homework packet includes. This pre-games packet is basically for you right now. Excuse me. Any charts that are in here that you're going to need multiple copies of, we're going to email them to you so that you can print them out and have them for yourself. You don't have to use the same setup. You can write it on a separate piece of paper, whatever you want to do. So, in the pre-games packet, the first main page is reasons you want to lose weight chart. It should actually say reasons you want to lose weight, reasons you want to be healthy, reasons you want to be fit. So, that's for you. I don't need to know all of your specifics. I know you want to be healthy. I know you want to be fit. I know you want to lose weight. I know you want to look better. So, we're going to do that for you. But your specifics need to be on those papers. And not just one paper. I need you to make copies. I want them everywhere. I want them next to your bed. I want them in your car. I want them in your purse. I want them in your desk. I want them hung up on your refrigerator, wherever you need to put that paper. Reasons you want to lose weight. Because when you go to do something that you don't, that's going to sabotage you, that's going to not put you in a positive direction, your first thing is remind yourself, wait a second, I have a goal here, and here's what I wanted to accomplish. You resource, and use that paper. A lot of times, I know for me, my mind gets so boggled down with tons of things that I have this really serious problem. I forget way too many things. One of the things I'll forget is that I'm trying to eat healthier. Wait a second. Out of like habit, out of speed, whatever, I'll just grab something. I was out to dinner the other night, and normally I've been trying to if I have a drink, which is, I'll have a glass of red wine. And for some reason, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll have that. It was a White Russian. And then I got it, and then I thought, wait a second, I didn't want this. So I have to be more mindful before I walk into a restaurant, Harry, step back, what are you going to do in there? Things like that we have to think about the things we're about to do instead of just do them. So be more mindful, be in the place, be in that position. Resource that paper. Your bracelet. Which I took off to actually take a shower. Yeah, you should have your bracelet on. If you don't have a bracelet, we will get that to you as well. Did you lock the door, Winnie? Can you go grab the bracelets?
Yeah.
Thank you. So we'll pass those around. You guys will have to be wearing your bracelet. Nobody has to know what it says. Nobody has to know what it's for. Just wear it. It says positive is powerful. Because you're on the positive train. It's kind of like we're a cult, but we're not. We're just a positive support group. Okay? And then on the back it says no excuses. So when you go to, just this one time. No, not just this one time. Okay, no excuses. You cannot tell yourself this one time won't hurt. Because that's setting yourself up to fail right away. Every time you give in, you're setting yourself up to make giving in okay. And giving in is not okay. So you refer to that bracelet. No, I'm on this team. I got this big support group. Everybody else is doing it. Jason and I found this to be very helpful. We talked about it a little while ago. The one time I was falling off the track a little bit. And we have a support group online. It's through Facebook only because I'm not very technological and that was easy. So some people like Jason didn't want to be on Facebook, but he made a fake name up so we could converse. On there, we talk about the foods we're eating. We talk about the exercise that we may be doing. We'll just join. We'll meet and we'll go hiking, or we'll go for a walk or a run on the nature trail. And we just keep doing that. But not on the book. I was probably not eating the way I should. I thought, man, I really got to get back on track. Like, these people are doing this. Carrie, you can do it too. So I told Jason, man, thank God you're doing this program because, I thought I was really slacking and you really helped me to get back on track. He didn't know he helped me to get back on track just because he was part of this group and he was doing it too. He said, really? Because I've been totally off track too. And you helped me to get back on track because I thought, well, all these people are doing it. So it's the support that helps you to realize, okay, you're all in it together. And nobody's perfect, okay? What you have to do is you're going to mess up. And when you mess up, you have to say, oh, I messed up. Acknowledge why you messed up. Make the change. Move on from there. Do not wait for the next day. Do not say, I messed up. Tomorrow will be a better day. Nope. The next thing you do is going to be a better thing. Okay? That's very important. So a lot of times we all do that. I already ate something bad. I'll just let the rest of the day go by. Start tomorrow. Bad idea. Bad idea. Okay? So then, in there we have you also learning to acknowledge sabotaging thoughts. Those would be some of the things I was telling you about. Like, just this one time it won't hurt. That's sabotaging thoughts. How do you give that a helpful response? We're going to teach you how to make it a helpful response by your team. Somebody might easily be able to come up with an answer for that. So you yourself may have like a struggle. You may legit think, I'm just going to wait till tomorrow. I might as well. I've lost control. No. You have not lost control. You are in control. You did make a mistake, but you're going to stop that, and you're going to get back on the right track. So we're going to always be positive-minded. You're going to end with a positive thought. Erase the negative, end with the positive. And at first, I know for me, I used to go to see someone that would say, Gary, you need to tell yourself you like what you see when you look in the mirror. And I would look at her like, how am I supposed to do that if I don't believe that? So you have to constantly just do it. You have to constantly tell yourself positive things. Constantly, practice what you're trying to accomplish. By doing so, eventually, I can look at pictures of myself now. I can look in the mirror. I'm focusing on the positive things about me, not the negative things about me. So that's huge. We all have things we need to work on, and we're going to get there. Okay. Next thing in there, we asked you to sit down when you go to eat. Every time you go to eat, you need to sit down because you need to be mindful. You need to think, oh wait, okay, I'm about to put this in my mouth. Why am I putting this in my mouth? And think about it. Then savor it. Sometimes I have a habit of scarfing down my food. So I've tried to be more mindful. For me, what I do is I try to distract myself. I'll look at some emails and then I eat. If I'm sitting with someone, of course, I'll talk a little more. But trying to do something to keep myself from, just scarfing my food down. Because one of the things we need to teach you is, are you full? Are you eating because it's there? And so you have to learn how to ask yourself, okay, am I hungry right now? Did I eat enough? How do I feel? So that's why you're going to learn to slow down. Jason has brought something up. He suggested that we do a challenge one day where we all try to eat with chopsticks. Try to eat meals with chopsticks. That would probably take a long time. So it would be kind of cool to do. We'll probably do that. And, okay, also in that packet is build your confidence. This is awesome. Here's a great one for you. Instead of letting your day just pass you by, you need to stop and you need to ask yourself, or you need to remind yourself of what you just did for yourself. You woke up to come here at 7 in the morning. What? That's huge. Now you need to tell yourself, yeah, I did that. And you know why I did that? Because I'm ready to be a better me. And then you're like, yeah, you walk a little, your shoulders a little taller. You're a little more proud. You have a better day. Then you say to yourself, you know, I've been sitting in a room full of people that I have never seen before or may have. I'm very intimidated. I've never done anything like this. A big group? Are you kidding me? I'm usually an introvert. I do things by myself. But I'm sitting in this room and I'm doing huge. Okay? You need to remind yourself. You need to tell yourself, yeah, I just did that. I'm doing that. That's building your confidence. That's getting you to become a more positive person. Do that. Don't dwell on things. Well, I'm the biggest one in here. No. Okay? That's not what you want to do. You have to be positive track. Okay, next one. Organize your environment. Please, some of you have families, okay? And if you're on the caveman team, your family may not be doing it with you. If you're on the Simple Solutions team, you might have children that are eating things you don't want to eat. Set it up in a fashion that it's not calling out to you. Or things that, like for me, something that sabotaging me in my bed. To keep that door closed. If I see it, I want to go sleep in it. So, I'm not just talking about food, okay? There's tons of things. Like, you can do things like get your clothing out prior to, like, you're going to wake up tomorrow, you're going to go exercise. Be prepared so that when you wake up, you're ready to go. You have your clothes ready, you put them on. Some people even like to have something new to go exercise in. Like, for me, I like to have something I like to wear to exercise in. Okay, if you're not at that point, as you start to feel better, you'll be like, yeah, I'm getting exercise clothes. Okay, so do things like that. Organize your environment. And what else do we have? Oh, there are some references on there you can look at. Simple Solutions uses myplate.gov and livestrong.com. You can check out those websites. Very informative. And on the caveman team, we have listed a whole bunch of resources there that you can look at as well. What else is in there? The exercise prescription. Hopefully, you have taken a look at that and thought about perhaps how you're going to fit exercise into your life, into your daily routine. Some of you're all on different levels. We have people in this program that are physically fit, they're ready to go, they are in the advanced category. We have people that are just getting back into exercise, totally new, you're going to be in the beginner category. Do not overwhelm yourself. Do not set yourself up to fail and say, I'm working out 5 days a week. Yes, you're going to be active 5 days a week, or every day of the week, but you don't have to go to physical, the gym, or an actual workout 5 days a week. Okay, that's going to set yourself up to fail. The beginner, we're asking you to do 3 30-minute segments, and it's important to actually get 30 consecutive minutes in. I really need you to try to do that. There's listed on the side of the exercise prescriptions how you can accomplish that. There's classes you can do. You can come to the run or the walk through. You can find a friend. You can do it on your own outside, at home, go to Zumba. Whatever you want to do, there's tons of ideas. So, look at that prescription. You all know that all the classes are included in this program. So, we encourage you and we need you to come to class because that's how you're going to become more support. Your support's going to build because you're going to become more confident in each other. The blogs that we have, you're going to use those blogs every day. We're going to attend to them. At night, we're going to post a new message for you. And the next day, we need you to attend to those blogs and, post something. Don't be shy. Okay? We're going to be here, we'll guide you into a conversation, but then you're amongst yourselves, you will start to talk. It has been, I have seen it on the blogs already, in the Simple Solutions. There's a conversation going on, someone responds, then the coach chimes in. That's how the blogging works. Don't be nervous if you don't know how to use the blog. It's very simple, and we can always kind of just show you sometime, or you can ask somebody to help you. It's not hard. It may seem hard, but it's not. Okay? Emails. You should have gotten an email from me. If you didn't, then I'll need to know so that I can, well, I probably have your name. You should have signed in. If you signed in and you didn't give me your email address, it will be on the health history questionnaire that you're going to be filling out. If I don't have that from you, I need that. The health history questionnaire is this one, the first one you filled out. If you did not put something on the back, a lot of you, I need you to. Because what this is it's just a statement for you. And it's going to basically be your mindset of what you got out of filling out this paper and how you feel at this current time. Because in 7 weeks, I'm going to give this back to you. And you're going to go through and you're going to answer the questions again. And now you're going to see how you've improved. You're going to see where you were at one time and how you feel now. Okay? So if you did not fill that out, you're going to have to. The other thing was, some of you did not commit to a team. You wanted me to commit you to a team. It may have been confusing. You thought maybe I had to choose your team for you, but I'm not choosing your team. You need to choose that team for yourself, because I'm not going to tell you you need to eat like a caveman if you do not think you're going to be able to do that. If that's the case, that's already done. We're not going to be able to go there. If you think, no, I can do this, I can eat everything in moderation, you're good. You're going to be on that team. So if we have not chosen the right team, if you don't have the right team, if you haven't told me the team you need to be on, please tell me so we can put you on a team. The only reason we have 2 separate blogs is so you don't get confused with the nutrition. Because these people are going to be talking one way, these people will be talking another, and you don't want to confuse yourself and get yourself frustrated. But it's both positive on both sides. And the coaches will interact on both sides. Okay. Oh, and then your food journals. Oh, you all will be filling in these food journals. This is going to be important. We're going to talk about it when we split into 2 separate groups. And you're going to need to write, you're going to prepare yourself the day before or a couple days before what you plan to eat. You all have things that you do in a day that may sabotage yourself. You may be a vending machine person. You may be a go through the drive-through person. You may be a I just got home from work and I'm starving, I'm just going to mow this down kind of person. You may never prepare yourself. At one time, my kitchen didn't have any food in it. It's bad, okay? You need to be preparing so that you are ready to go and attend to your plans. When I find myself falling off the track, it's when I don't have food in my house, and I don't have vegetables cut up, and I don't have something to go to. Okay? We're going to give you those little tips, too. I had a friend over, and she was like, oh, I like how you keep your vegetables out on the counter. I'm like, oh, yeah, I have this whole little setup. I keep all my food so, like, I can see the vegetables, and anything that's my boyfriend eats that's not caveman, that's in a closet, because I don't want to eat that. I'm not tempted to eat it anymore, but still, that's how it helped me. So when I go home and I'm starving, and I really want to eat like a granola bar that's right there on the counter, I start mowing those cherry tomatoes. And all of a sudden it reminds me, oh yeah, I'm healthy. I wanted to do that. This is better. This feels good. Okay? I do things like that. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to hand out the new packet. Let's quickly do that. If you guys could all grab a stack and just give them out.